Namaste yogis, and welcome to this core flow, 1 hour core flow. So I'd like to invite you to come lie down on your mat. So as you roll down, you can either come into Shavasana or in a lunar bridge, where you can walk the feet more to the edges of the mat. Allow the knees to lean towards each other. You can just place your arms next to you on the mat, or your hands on your belly. And then I would like to invite you to close your eyes. And simply take a moment to arrive in your own space on your yoga mat. Observing what's happening around you first, maybe the sounds of the birds, sounds of your house. And then allow the mind to be guided towards your body. And then taking a moment to observe how the body feels physically. What do you notice? Notice where both feet are touching the mat, or maybe your heels. And the back body, just scanning where it touches the mat. And allowing yourself to really drop down into the earth. Spreading the shoulders. Relaxing the head, your face. And now notice what's happening in the mind. Maybe it's still quiet. Or maybe you're already filled with lots of thoughts. So let's all start with a deep inhale through the nose. And then slowly exhaling through the mouth, slowly letting go of your breath. Let's do that again. Inhale, all the way to the tops of the lungs. And then double the exhale, slowly letting go. And then we'll go for one more round. Inhale fully. To slowly let it go. Emptying your mind together with the lungs, the breath. And so pick up your natural breathing. And from there, start to balance your breath by matching your inhale with your exhale. So first, making the breath equally long. And then when you're ready, you can start to deepen your breath, as in extending your breath. And with each round, you make your breath a little stronger. You allow the mind to focus each time a little bit more. You're fully present in the moment as you focus on your breath. Now spread your arms in a horizontal line. Arms next to you, placing the hand palms flat on the mat. And then bring your knees about hip distance apart, so you can walk your feet a little bit closer. And then start to bring the knees to your right. As you keep your shoulders on the mat, creating a gentle twist. And then slowly bring your knees to the center. And then exhale, dropping to the left. And as you continue moving, you can turn your head the opposite direction. And then tapping into your spine, notice the movement, twisting. And also notice other parts of the body that are moving along. Just very gently awakening the body, the beginning of our practice. Just simply swing your knees. Ultimately, in your head, just the opposite way. So let's go for one more round. One's on the right side. And then once more, the knees on the left side. And then as you roll back to the center, now you can pick both feet off the mat. Place your hands on the knees. We'll continue with knee circles. So as you bring your knees away from you, you stretch through the arms. And then you open the knees to the sides, opening the hip to join the knees together again. Continuing this circular movement with the knees. Relax your legs and allow the hands to guide them. So the hands are guiding your legs. Allow the hips to soften along. And then the next time when the knees are back together, then it's time to reverse. So find a way to circle the opposite direction. Stepping into these movements, relaxing your hips, relaxing the legs. Beautiful. So finish your last round. And so when the knees are back together, now you can lift up your head, your shoulders, and then wrap your arms around your legs. Make yourself super small. Feel the roundness of the spine. And then from here, you can slowly release your grip, but keep your head off the mat. And start to lengthen the legs up. So for now, you can place your hands at the backs of the legs. Now notice your spine. Allow the spine to fully drop into the earth. Now draw the belly in, ribs in. So that's one strong, almost like a belt, a ring. So it's like hugging into your spine. That makes your lower back flat into the mat. Now place your hands behind your head. So the shoulders and the head are still lifted. And now you keep on drawing your belly in. Now press the balls of your feet up to the sky like you're walking on high heels. Strong legs. Now start to lower the right leg. Slowly. Now keep that integration of your core. And don't allow your lower back to hollow. So keep that pressing down. Alright, so let's bring that right leg up. And then we'll change to left. Allowing the left leg to lower. So keep drawing the belly in. That's it. And now we change. See if you can change the legs in one movement. So you're like scissoring the legs now. Good. And then we'll change again. So keep hugging the ribs and the belly in. That's it. And then slowly change again. Slow movements. Notice the warmth in your core. Yeah. Alright. So keep it moving, but on a slow pace. Slow, slow scissoring. And so we do a few more rounds. Keep your focus on drawing the belly in. You should really feel the burn now. I actually feel it. So keep continuing. Focusing on the breath in and out through the nose. Keep drawing the belly in. Keep lengthening through the legs. I know it's a lot, but you can do this. Alright, last 4. Slow down. 3. Last You can wrap your hands around your legs and just sway from left to right. Relax your belly now. Good job. All right, so from here you can place your hands, the backs of the knees, and then we'll start to rock up and roll back. Rock up and roll back. So now bring your feet a little bit wider as you come up, about hip distance, and then you roll back. So let's come into a squat. The next time you roll up, that's it. Belly in, and then we'll roll back. In one straight line. That's the biggest challenge. And then you come up to squat. Nice. And roll back. A few more rounds. Let's create that heat. Up. And back. And up. Good. And back. All right, last one. And then we stay on our feet in our squat. Nice. So let's stretch our legs, place the hands down. Uttanasana. You can keep the knees bended. And so from here, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Create length. And then exhale, bowing down. You can bend your knees again to find Uttanasana. Allow the head to relax. Two more. Inhale, lengthen here. Draw the belly in. And as you keep the belly drawn in, you fold forward again. Nice. One more round. Inhale. And now exhale. Place your hands on the mat and walk back into your plank. Shoulders on top of your wrist. Toes tucked under, reach the heels back. Allow the fingers to spread so you create big hands here. And now as you shift forward, come on to the toes. And then exhale, reach the heels back. And again, so inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Reach the heels back. Two more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more round. Forward. And back. Alright, so let's place our left knee on the mat. Turn your foot a little bit out. And then you can place the inner edge of your right foot on the mat. And then from here, you start to swing your arm up through the back. And let's take it all the way up and overhead. Same direction, through the back, flowing down. And then slowly, big circle. Reaching your arm up and overhead. Feel that side body stretch. So we'll do that again as you lower the arm down. Now this time, as you swing your arm up, bring your right foot off the mat. Balance here. Exhale, keep your leg up, only swing your arm down. That's it. We'll do that again. So keep swinging that arm, keep reaching it up and overhead. Now make your hand into a fist, and then crunch your knee in. Elbow to knee. Stretch it out, keep your leg up, and only swing your arm down. That's the full movement here. So from down, all the way back, reach it up and overhead, that's it. And then we crunch, hand into a fist, knee to elbow. Stretch it out, that's it. Keep your leg up as you only swing your arm down. Nice. And again, you got this. Reach your arm up and overhead. Knee to elbow, crunch. Now stretch, lengthen. Keep your leg up as you swing your arm down. Two more. pose with the toes tucked under. Reaching the arms forward. Flowing cat-cow from here. So inhale. With a rounded spine, belly drawn in, you come up to your O4s. And then through a neutral spine, start to arch. Tailbone up, heart is reaching forward. And then slowly take the hips back, lowering the forehead down, lengthening through the arms. 3 more. So inhale as you rise up, rounded spine. Exhale, now arch, take the hips back. Beautiful. So really focus on drawing the belly in. When you round up, you draw the belly in. And you keep that integration as you arch and you take the hips back. So you really feel that connection with the spine. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale back. Now from here, we come up. But now as you shift forward, bring your knees up. And you're here in a plank. We'll always do the same movement. As you bend the knees, you take your hips back and lift them up now into a downward facing dog. Keep the knees nicely bent. And then slowly shifting forward, shooting into your plank. Belly drawn in. Exhale, bend the knees. Take the hips up and back. So let's do 2 more rounds as you roll forward. And then taking it back and up, stretch it out. 1 more round. Shifting forward. Exhale back and up. That's it. So now as you shift forward into your plank, you can bring your right knee down. Turn that foot a little out. Place your right hand on your shoulder. And here we are in your side plank again. So let's swing our arm first. Through the back, take it up and overhead. Really go for that stretching sensation. And then as you lower the arm down, you take it back up through the back. Now lift your left foot along. Balance here. Keep the leg up. And only swing your arm back down. Good job. And then taking it up and over. Stretching. So next round we go for that crunch. Prepare. So you want to keep that balance as you take your left arm up and overhead. Now bend your elbow, bend your knee, draw them together. And then stretch it out, lengthen through the leg, and swing your arm down. That's it. So 4 more. Taking it up and overhead. Now crunch. And lengthen. And swing it down. Good job. And then again. So feel free to go for your own pace. If you feel you would like to move a little faster or slower, not too fast, I would say. You really want to keep that balance. Drawing the belly in and then crunch. All right, so we'll have 1 more round. And then we'll hold for 4 counts. So as you swing, your arm up and overhead. Here we go. Elbow to knee for 4, 3, or 2, and 1. Lengthen. And now swing your arm down. Place your foot and turn. Good job. Now bring your hips back to the heels. Child's pose with the toes tucked under. And then on your next inhale, rounding up, flowing cat-cow twice. Exhale, arch your spine, take the hips back. Just because it feels so good. Once more, rounding up. Exhale, arching, taking it back. So we'll flow through to our flowing plank. So as you come up, you lift your knees, you reach the heels back. 3 of those, bend the knees, hips up and back, lengthen through the spine, tailbone up. Lift the heels as you shift forward into your plank. Bend the knees, hips up and back. Press your hands firmly into the mat. And shifting forward back into your plank. And now for your last one, then we'll stay in our down dog as you lift the hips up and back. So now feel free to pedal the heels if you feel you need a little bit of more movement in your dog here. Belly drawn in, pressing into the hands, lifting those hips up and back. So you bring more weight into the feet, and now come into your still down dog. Beautiful. Bend the knees, look forward, and with a big step or maybe a hop, you place your feet at the front of the mat, finding Ardha Uttanasana here, halfway lift. On the exhale, bow down, Uttanasana. With a flat back, open the arms, start to rise to Tadasana, mountain pose. Beautiful. And then exhale, hands come down through the center. At the same time, you bend your knees. So maybe when your big toes are to touch, you can squeeze the knees together. And then you swing the arms forward and up as you keep your knees bent. That's it. And again. Fingertips reach down and back. And forward and up. Belly is drawn in as you sit a little deeper. That's it. And up, 2 more. So keep squeezing your thighs. Stay as low as you can. 1 more round. And now we hold Utkatasana chair pose. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. All right, let's dive forward, stretch the legs, hands down, crown of the head pointing down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step or jump into your plank. And then as you shift forward, full vinyasa, exhale, bend through the elbows, lower down, low plank. Inhale, rising up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So feel free in your practice to bring the knees down at any time, especially during Chaturangas. There's always a way to modify. So find a way that suits you today. And then as you bring the weight onto your left foot, on your next inhale, slowly bring the right leg up. Keep your hips parallel. Exhale, draw the knee to your navel, look forward to step forward. For your crescent lunge, swing your arms back, belly drawn in, and then inhale as you swing the arms forward and up. Steady the legs, belly drawn in. Exhale, make your hands into fists, bend the elbows. At the same time, you drop your left knee. And then inhale, reach the heel back, arms come up. Let's do that again. So squeeze the hands together. Bring your left knee a little forward, dip it down. And then forward and up, lengthening. Free your hands. 2 more rounds. Squeeze the hands. So if you would like to draw that energy into your core. And then inhale, back to crescent. 1 more round with control. Bring all that power into your core. standing splits. So bend the left knee and in one hop, lift the left leg up. Standing splits here. And as you bend the right knee, you step your foot back. Anjaneyasana. Now lengthen through the right leg as you take your hips back. Purvottanasana legs. And then you bow forward and down. Feel that hamstring stretch here. Now inhale, lift the head, look forward, bend your knee again. And as you place your hands down, you step back into your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, your choice. Shifting forward, exhale, come down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Take it back to your downward facing dog. Few breaths here in your dog. As you bring your weight onto the right foot, on your next inhale, the left leg slowly comes up. Exhale, knee to navel, look forward. To lightly step forward. Crescent lunge. Here we go. Reach the arms back. Take them forward and up. Into your lunge. Exhale. Hands to fist. Drop that back knee. Nice. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Heel back. Exhale. Dipping down. Draw that energy to your core. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. One more round. Inhale here. Lengthen. Exhale. Draw that energy to your center. Now hold. For 3. For 2. And 1. Alright. That's great length. On the inhale. Exhale, place the hands down. Standing split. Now lift the right leg up. And bend your knee, taking your big step back. So you can keep that back toes tucked under. Bring the hips back, lengthen through the left leg. And now bow down. That's it. Inhale, lift up, bend your knee, place the hands. And now not changing your shape. So you only reach that left leg back. Belly drawn in. Here we go. Chaturanga Dandasana, shifting forward, coming down. Rising up. And back. Downward facing dog. And then as you bend your knees, you look forward. With a little hop or a step, Arna at the front of the mat. On the exhale, for downward facing dog. On the inhale, the right leg slowly comes up. Exhale, draw the knee to navel, look forward to step forward. Crescent lunge, here we go. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bend the knee, hands to fist, draw the energy in. Inhale, lengthen. So now we continue flowing. Exhale, dip that knee again. 4 in total. So 2 more. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale. Drawing in. Good job. Last one, you got this. Inhale, arms reach up, heel reaches back. Exhale to dip. Now from here, we come back to our crescent. And now we make a quarter turn to our left. Arms up, toes out. Now place your hands together. Start to bend your knees as you sink down into a high malasana. Hands to heart. Now interlace your fingers. Press the hand palms down. Bring them forward and up. Feel the length here. Now release your hands. The right arm goes down. Reach the left arm up. Exhale overhead. Now first come back up. Circle the left hand down. Continuing with right. So now swing the right arm up. And then up and overhead. This time we continue our circle. So as you flow your hand down, you make the turn back to the front of the mat. Here we are again. Standing splits. Lift that left leg up. Nice. And then carefully, big step back. Land your toes. Now lengthen through that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, bend your knee, look forward, place the hands. Exhale, stepping back into your plank. Shifting forward and down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then we'll all take it back to our downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale. Left leg rises. Exhale, draw the knee to navel, stepping forward. And here we come up. So inhale, rising up. Crescent. Exhale, hands to fists. Drop your back knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach the heel back. Exhale, drawing in. Nice. 2 more. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. For your last one, inhale here. Exhale. First back to your crescent here. Now turn to your right, malasana. Toes are out, hands are up. So let's bend the knees. Draw the hands to the heart, lower the hips. One moment here. Now interlace, press the hand palms down. Take them forward and up. Feel the stretch. Release your hands. So the left hand comes down first. Reach your right arm up. Now take it up and overhead. And then find your way to your center. Lower the right hand down. Take the left arm up. Stay low with the hips, maybe a little lower. And now take that left arm up and overhead. rising up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, shifting forward into a high plank. So now you have the option to drop your left knee or shift the heels to your left, come into a side plank. So make sure that your left hand is under your shoulder. You can keep your feet in front of each other, that's okay. And now from here, the right arm sweeps up and overhead. Lift the hips up. And then exhale, swing it down. Keep the shape of the hips up. And again, so swing your arm up. Now see if you can lift your right leg. Ha! Place your foot down, swing your arm down. And again, reach your arm up and overhead. Optional, lift your foot. Option 2, squeeze your hand together. Bring your elbow to your knee. Now lengthen, place your foot, swing your arm down. One more round, you got this. Your version, so take your arm up and overhead, lift your foot, or bend the elbow to knee. Nice. Stretch it out, turn back. Let's place our knees. Child's pose, stretch the arms forward. So you probably feel the burn in your left arm. So take a moment to catch up with your breath here in your child's pose. And then when you're ready, let's start with a flowing cat-cow. Inhale with a rounded spine, unfold. Exhale. Toes tucked under, hips back. Press into the toes. First lift up into your down dog. And here we shift forward into our plank. So now you can bring the right knee down, and I'll turn around so you can see me. So the right knee down, or you can keep lengthening through the legs and shift your heels. And here we go. So take your left arm up and overhead. First only the arm. And then exhale, swing it back down. And then we flow to our option 1. As you take your arm up and overhead, see if you can lift that left leg up. Place your foot down, arm comes down. So optional, only if it feels good, you can go for 2 crunches. Take your arm up and overhead, fist, and then bring your elbow to knee, or knee to elbow. Now stretch, foot down, and swing your arm down. One more round. Take your arm up and overhead, and then crunch in if you can, hold. Nice. And then you stretch, place your foot, and swing your hand down. So let's place our knees, and come to child's pose. Keep your toes tucked under. That feels good, right? A little bit of side body strength here. And now slowly flowing up into your flowing cat-cow. Exhale, arch your spine, take the hips back. Slowly rise up into your downward facing dog. And here we go, shifting forward into our plank. Bend the knees, take your hips up and back, down dog. And now keep the knees bent, look forward, and with a big hop or step, feet to the front of the mat, Ardha Uttanasana. Now exhale. So hips back, arm forward, and as you come down, for Utthita Trikonasana, place your hands on the inside of your calf muscle. Roll that left shoulder up, strong legs, and then when you're ready, you can free the left arm for your full expression here. Belly drawn in. So if you like, you can bring your left hand on your ribs, and then once more, so you can circle those ribs open to the sky, and then you can take that left arm up again. Nice. Now from here, look down, left hand on the hip again, bend your right knee. We'll go for Ardha Chandrasana. So as you reach the right arm forward, find balance on the right leg, lift the left leg up, finding your half moon pose. Stacking those hips so that left hip joint is up in the air. And then you have the option to free your hand, take it up. And of course, if you have blocks, feel free to catch them. And otherwise, maybe on the fingertips for a little bit of height here. Finding your half moon pose. Now first look down, bend your knee. Now carefully step back into your warrior. You can keep your left hand on your hip as you take that right arm up to reverse. Beautiful. And then from here, Utthita Parshvakonasana. So now we keep that right knee bent. As you're shifting sideways, either bring your elbow down or your hand on the inside of your calf muscle. Now place your left hand on the ribs again. And then see if you can circle yourself open. And as you free your hand, now this time the hand follows the horizon all the way forward and up. So try to create a diagonal line from your foot all the way to your fingertips. Beautiful. And then slowly look down. You can circle your left hand down, turn that back foot along, and then from here, you can place your left knee on the mat. Now shift the hips back, lengthen through the right leg. See if you can wiggle or slide your right heel forward for Ardha Hanuman. Come high into the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen here. And then exhale, bowing forward. So if you like, if you practice Hanumanasana, feel free to slide all the way through. Or just stay here, practicing beautiful hamstring stretch. And then as you slowly come up, you can slide your heel a little bit more closer. And then from here, you swing your right leg back and through. Tuck the left toes under, place the hands down, and as you lift your knee up, you're into a three-legged plank. Bend your knee, step your foot over, and then take the right arm up and overhead, creating a beautiful side stretch. And then slowly flip it back, place your hand, right leg up. And then from here, you draw the knee in to step the right foot forward, bend the left knee, and join the left foot forward now. Halfway lift. Exhale, bowing down. Uttanasana. Utkatasana, bend the knees, take your arms up, and then lengthen. As you bring your hands to your hips. So I'll turn to the other side, because now we want to bring the weight onto the left leg. Bring your right knee up. First, balance here. Draw the belly in, try to lengthen through the spine, shoulders low. we go. Inhale, arms up, lengthen through both legs. Exhale, spread it out. Inhale, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knee, open the arms. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Now swing your right arm on your back, fingertips to the inner thigh maybe. Now flip the left hand palm up. Take that arm up, feel the stretch. Lengthen through the left leg. And then when you're ready, start to shift forward. And as you gently land your hand on the inside of your calf muscle or maybe on your shin, you reach that left shoulder up. So now you can free your arm. And if you feel that your shape feels good, you can stay here or place your hand on your ribs to open a little bit more. So you like to circle open. And then you take your arm up again. Beautiful. Belly drawn in. Arms in a vertical line, reaching away from each other. Now place your right hand on the hip. Bend the left knee, look forward. Feel free to catch your book again, or just land on the fingertips. And as you stack your hips, your shoulders, maybe you feel like you want to take that right arm up. Nice. Now first look down, hand on your hip, bend your knee, take that big step back. And then as you take that left arm up and overhead, you reverse. And then get ready for Utthita Parsvakonasana. Moving sideways again as in Trikonasana. Lift that right shoulder up. You can place your hands on the ribs to once more open. And then when you free your hand, it follows the horizon. Beautifully all the way forward. And up and overhead. Beautiful diagonal line here. So pressing the outer edge of your right foot into the mat. Feel the openness of the hips. Beautiful. And now slowly circle your hand down. Turn. And as you lower the right knee, you take the hips back. And maybe slide the left foot a little bit forward. See what happens. First, inhale, lengthen here. Belly drawn in, exhale, bowing forward. Ardha Hanumanasana or maybe full Hanumanasana, your choice. So you can slide all the way through. Beautiful. Now slowly come up. Slide that foot all the way back and up. Place the hands, tuck the toes under. Now lift up. And then draw the knee in, stepping that foot forward again. Let's join that right foot here. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bowing down. For our very last time, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, swing the arms forward and up. And now slowly start to lower down. Maybe without hands, coming down, sit in your buttocks. Now place the hands at the backs of the legs. And then from here, bring that legs up. Pose. And then bend your knees again. See if you can bring your hands on the outer edges of your feet or catch your big toes with your index and middle finger, your peace fingers. And now find the balance on your sitting bones. You can try to lengthen one leg a choice to go for a gentle twist or a deeper one. If you want to go for the gentle one, then just drop the feet down, bring your knees to the left, and don't forget to spread your arms or any other variation. Or let's go for eagle legs. Then you can cross the right leg over left. You drop your left foot down, and you also bring your knees to the left. Good. Eventually you turn your head to the right. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Tapping into your breath again, allow the breath to slow down. So let's take a deep inhale here. Exhale, double through the mouth. And now slowly roll back. If you have your legs in eagle legs, then simply change. First, drop your foot. And then let's all drop our knees to the right now. And turn your head over to the left. Allowing yourself to slow down at the end of the practice. Taking a deep inhale here. To slowly exhale. Letting go. When you're ready, you roll back. Release the legs. We'll close with a happy baby. So the soles of the feet are still up in the air. You bend your knees. See what you can catch, either your shins, your ankles, your feet. And then simply rock or do whatever that feels good. And then when you're ready, it's time to go to our final pose, our Shavasana. So slide your feet to the corners of the mat, flip the hand palms up, and then relax your body. Allow the body to drop down into the earth. And allow the breath to slow down along. Fully relaxing the body now. A well-deserved rest after your practice. So let's start by focusing on the toes. Relax your 10 toes. The arches of your feet, your heels. Allow the calf muscles to relax and spread out. Relax your kneecaps. Softness in the upper legs, those big muscles. And then soften the pelvis. Notice how the belly moves up and down on the rhythm of your breath. Bring your attention to the curve of the spine, lower back, middle back, all the way up to the shoulders, spread out, and relax. Together with your arms that are resting on the mat, all the way to your fingertips. Fingers slightly curled up in their natural state. And then imagining going up through the arms to your shoulders again, and now up to the neck, floating over the mat. And then your head, heavy and relaxed at the same time. Allowing the jaw to drop, soften your eyes, eyelids, the forehead. And then scanning your body in total, from your toes to the crown of the head. Fully relaxed. So feel free to stay here for as long as you like. Or when you're ready, start to slowly deepen the breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. And then start to bring your arms up. Give yourself a nice stretch. And from that stretch, you relax again, draw the knees in. You can roll up in one go or roll to one side. Pressing yourself up to your seat. Come sit cross-legged. Keep your eyes closed for one more moment here. Keep the attention drawn in as you find your seat. Rooting your sitting bones into the earth, crown of the head is reaching up. Now draw the hands together in Namaste in front of the heart. Bow the head slightly down. Enjoying that deep connection with yourself. And taking that along back into your daily life. So as you inhale, you lift the head back up. Blink your eyes open. Namaste.